Good morning student. Welcome to English lecture. Today I am going to explain you from your Mastering Grammar chapter 1 sentences class 7. Student, you must have studied about sentence in your class 4th, 5th, 6th, but now you are in class 7, so the detailed study of sentence must be understand in a proper way. So in this chapter I am going to explain you about the sentence and its types but in a detailed way. So let me tell you the first question that comes to your mind. What is a sentence? A sentence may be defined as a group of words that contains a subject and a predicate and expresses a complete thought. I hope you have understood that a sentence may be defined as a group of words and contains a subject and a predicate. Now, the second question that comes to your mind is, what is a subject? Student, subject is a part of a sentence which tells us who or what the sentence is about. Means subject is that particular part of a sentence which tell you that what is the sentence is all about. Now, the next question comes to your mind is, what is a predicate? Now, predicate is a part of a sentence which tells us something about the subject. It means that it describes the work of a subject. Now, predicate work is only to define the work of a subject, and it is a part of a sentence which tells us something about the subject, and then both of them, subject and predicate, expresses a complete thought. Now, to understand in a better way, let's take one example. In this sentence, can you read, the baby is smiling? In this, baby is a subject and smiling is a predicate. Means what baby is doing? Baby is smiling. Means predicate is describing what the subject is doing. Let's take another example. My pet is a koala. In this, pet is a subject and koala is a predicate. Means what is all about the pet? Pet is a koala. Means predicate is explaining what the subject is all about. Let's understand sentences in a better way. Sentences are classified in two ways, according to use and according to form. What do you understand by this line? According to use means how you can use these sentences, and according to form, how you can form the sentences. Let's understand in a detailed way. There are the classification of sentences according to use. Means according to use, sentences are termed as declarative, imperative, interrogative and exclamatory. These are the four different uses of sentences. You can use sentence as a declarative, imperative, interrogative and exclamatory. Now student, let's understand these uses one by one and in a detailed summary, detailed understanding with an example. Let's understand what is a declarative sentence. A declarative sentence is one which states or declares something or one that states a fact. Means declarative sentence is only need to state about the fact which had happened or which is happening. Let's take an example. The students are playing basketball. Means the students are playing basketball. This is a fact and it is happening. The students are playing basketball. In a declarative sentence, the subject usually comes before the verb. It starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop in writing and a drop in pitch and speed. Now student, we have to keep this in mind that in declarative sentence, subject usually comes before the verb and it always starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Let's take one example. The students are playing basketball. Now can you see the subject is coming before the verb. Now the students are playing basketball. Declarative sentence, let's take few more examples. Students study their lessons. He is the owner of the lot where our house stands. I am a teacher. The sun rises in the east. Now can you see in all these sentences the statement is clear and it is factual and it is almost, it is clearly mentioned that it is happening or had happened. Let's take understand first example. Students study their lesson. Now in this sentence, subject is student and what are they doing? They study their lessons. He is the owner of the lot where our house stands. Now it is a fact that he is the owner of the lot where house stands. I am a teacher. It is a fact. The sun rises in the east. Now this is also a fact. The sun always rises in the east. Now these example tells detailed understanding about the declarative sentence. Now let's go to another slide and understand what is an imperative sentences. An imperative sentences is one which expresses a request, command or an order. It means when we'll talk about the imperative sentences always consist of either a request, command, or an order. Let's understand with an example. Please give me a glass of water. Now, this is a request. In this, please give me a glass of water. This is a requesting. So, this sentence is called imperative sentence. An imperative sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a period. Generally, the subject is not mentioned, only the predicate is expressed. In imperative sentence, subject is not mentioned, but predicate expresses all the meaning of the sentence. Let's take another example. Please give me a glass of water. There are few more examples of imperative sentences like go to school. Please close the door. Now go to school is a command. Please close the door. This is a order or request. Tell me who he is. Kindly lend me your book. Please call your sister. Now these are the some of the requesting way, some are in the demanding way. These types of sentences are called imperative sentences. Now let's go to another slide and understand the third section of the sentence, that is an interrogative sentence. Student, an interrogative sentence is one that asks a question. Whenever we ask a question, that sentence became an interrogative. Let's take one example to understand interrogative sentence in a better way. Do you know that man? Now in this sentence we are asking a question. Do you know that man? Means a particular person is asking a question and that sentence has become interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence usually begins with an asking word with the first letter in capital and always end with a question mark. It always ends with a question mark and starts with a capital letter. This example I've already explained you. Do you know that man? That somebody is asking the question. Now interrogative sentences, few more example like do you know how to write a poem? Did the child eat his dinner? Why did you come late? Have you received my gift? Where do you live? Now can you see in these questions that it starts with a capital letter and ends with a question mark. Now let's go to the last part of the sentences, that is what is an exclamatory sentences. An exclamatory sentences is one which expresses a sudden or strong emotion or feeling such as happiness, sadness, anger, surprise, fear or excitement. These are the different element of exclamatory sentences, like when we need to show happiness, sadness, anger, surprise, fear or excitement, then those sentences become exclamatory sentences. Let's take one example. Help, our house is on fire. Can you see that after help we have used exclamatory mark and the end also we have used exclamatory mark. These types of sentences give expression, some kind of anger, some kind of thought. So these types of sentences are called exclamatory sentences. Student, always keep this in mind that an exclamatory sentences cannot be a single word. It usually begins with a capital letter and ends with an exclamation mark. Sometimes a period is used to lessen the force of the exclamation. There are few more examples of exclamatory sentences like what a good dinner that was. Oh my god. Run for your life, Joes. Forgive me, mother. Ah, here comes his wife. Now, can you see the common thing in these sentences? That it all starts with a capital letter and they have used exclamatory mark in between or at the end of the sentences, and it gives a kind of expression. That is why it is called exclamatory sentences. Now, let's test your skill. Tell whether the following sentences is declarative, imperative, interrogative or exclamatory. Are you aware of the appointment tomorrow? This is interrogative, means somebody is asking the question. Now, today is my birthday. Now somebody is telling about the fact. Today is my birthday. This is a declarative sentences. Now next slide. Tell whether the following sentence is declarative, imperative, interrogative, or exclamatory. Now, give me a cup of coffee. What sentence is this? This is an imperative sentence. Why? Because it is a request, command, or demand. This is called imperative sentences. I hate you with an exclamation mark. So it is called exclamatory sentences. Now, are you from Yunnan? This is an interrogative because we are asking the question. Next, take example. Please close the door. Now, in this particular person is requesting. This is called imperative sentences. Wow, what a beautiful dress. In this, can you see we have used exclamation mark and we have used the expression wow. This is called exclamatory sentences. My mother is a doctor. Now, it is a fact that his mother is a doctor. So, it is a declarative sentence. Now, please student, you have to understand that sentences, to frame a sentence and to understand a sentence is completely different. A sentence consists of a group of words that make complete sense. It has a verb. It begins with a capital letter. The words in a sentence are written in proper order. It has a subject and a predicate, and a sentence ends with either a full stop, question mark, or an exclamation mark. I hope you have understood the little gist about the sentence. On my next slide, on my next video, I will give you the exercises with a different skills which you have to understand and do the exercise by your own. Thank you and have a good day.